Thistle may be a First Division team, but this is their second successive Scottish Cup semi-final. Dunfermline may be a top-flight team, but this is their first semi for 36 years. Paul Ritchie opened the scoring in the first meeting. It's Liam Keogh to whip it in. Bobby Mann in there, and Bingham with a wonderful early chance which he didn't take.
Well, it's a lovely ball whipped in by Liam Keogh, and when teams defend as deep as that as they had to there, always liable to lose one. It fell beautifully for David Bingham. You'd normally expect him to score here. He's very good in the air. You can see it's in front of him under maybe a little bit of pressure. I think it's Lee Bullen coming in, but John Robertson thought he was one up there.
On by Dempsey, and then by Brewster. Stevie Crawford now looking for Derek Young. His cross cleared by Tokley. It comes out to Darren Young, the Young brothers on familiar territory. They used to play for Aberdeen. They were groomed here. Bingham, what a ball through to Ritchie. What a chance, and it's taken by Paul Ritchie. And Super Cali Thistle are at it again in the Scottish Cup. They take an early lead in this semi-final replay.
Well, I said that Bingham might supply the imagination and the subtlety, and what a good example here. Once he gets it in front of him, I thought he was going to play it early, decided to hold it a fraction early. What a terrific pass, and it bought Paul Ritchie the time to take a touch, take a look up and apply the finish. That is a wonderful pass with the outside of the left foot, and Paul Ritchie doing what he does best. Not the quickest in the world, but put him in this situation and you'd put your mortgage on him.
Well, he scored at Hampden as well in the last minute of the half as Darren Young tries to come up with a quick reply. Paul Ritchie not hanging around this time though, striking early. Liam Keogh to take the corner. Oh, and it was Hislop with a header and a free header.
Oh, should have scored.
Mason. Mason and Keogh both went for that. And Paulson blocked that by Scott Wilson because Hislop might have been in. Brewster. Here's Bullen. Oh, what a cross, and it's in! It's an equaliser for Darren Young, and Dunfermline draw level, much to their supporters' huge relief.
Well, it's the first piece of natural work they've had in the match, and it's Brewster who finds Lee Bullen. Bullen offers himself in the wide area, gets away from Stephen Hislop, who's caught on his heels. It's a terrific ball into a horrible area for Cali to defend. A good bit of pace on it, and it requires just the slightest touch. Beautiful finish. Certainly not one you could blame Mark Brown for. Just left exposed there, no one matching the run to the front post. For the first time Dunfermline get wide and get it in, they're back in the match.
Dempsey's header. Craig Brewster. A bit more room here for Gary Mason and for Derek Young. Nicely done from Derek Young, and what a cross for Brewster, and a magnificent save, and Brewster hits the post on the rebound.
That's a terrific ball in by Derek Young. Skins Golovic, deep ball in, Brewster above Tokley, and Mark Brown did ever so well to get his right glove onto it. And he's back up on his feet as well when Brewster has a go from the rebound. Well, it wasn't Bobby Mann, it's Tokley who's out-jumped this time.
Nearly. Cali Thistle from the First Division. Dunfermline fourth in the Scottish Premier League. And there's not been much between these teams over the two matches at Hampden or at Pittodrie. Bingham, Robert Thompson finding Hislop. Oh, what a spectacular effort, which crashed against the crossbar. Here's Golobec, meantime. He can't quite match it. It triples wide.
There's a terrific ball wide. Always trying to get back onto his right side to get half a yard here. I wonder if it just took a slight deflection here off Scott Wilson. Does well to get the shot away. Well, I don't think it did. Lovely top spin on it. Derek Stilley was never getting there. It's just what Cali need at a stage in the game where they're starting to fall out of the match. That's the kind of encouragement that might just add a little bit of energy to those legs.
Scored twice at the weekend, Stephen Hislop, against Queen of the South. Thistle won that game comfortably 4-1, but at a cost. Barry Wilson hobbled off with a hamstring injury, although he still managed to score, even though he was clutching his hamstring on a run to goal. Doesn't say much for Queen of the South's defence, really. Topley's done very well here, and Ritchie again! And Derek Stilley keeps out Paul Ritchie's header, but it still comes back across for Ritchie. Now it's picked up this second half. Towards Crawford. Skirler tussling with Ritchie. Helped on by Nicholson. Dempsey now. Brewster! It's in! Craig Brewster, at the age of 37, could be getting another crack at the Scottish Cup.
Well, he's got no right to score from that angle. It's a wonderful finish, but what a reverse here from Gary Dempsey. The disguised reverse buys him the time. Totally just can't quite get there. But I've got to say, Mark Brown, who's been absolutely magnificent tonight, I think it's part of his glove onto it, and he will not be happy to see this again. Don't think he should be losing it from that angle. What a terrific ball, a terrific reverse from Gary Dempsey. And having survived the Paul Ritchie scare, Jimmy Calderwood, well, can't quite believe it. What a chance this was. Good advantage because Topley was actually fouled there. As it comes in, John Robertson would have picked this Paul Ritchie to be in the end of it. He's central, he's got his choice, either left or right. And it's straight at Derek Stilley. Decent reaction save, but he should have scored.
But as it stands at the moment, it's going to be Dunfermline against Celtic in the final. Here's Barry Nicholson. Oh, he's skipped past Golobec. He might just go it alone. He does. Individual inspiration from Barry Nicholson, and Dunfermline are on the brink of a place in the Scottish Cup final.
Well, he should have saved it for Hampden, and it's a goal fit to win the Cup final. But I'd say he's playing a more central role tonight, but he picks this up in a wide area. It's away from Thompson. Lovely little nutmeg here on Golobec. Still got it all to do. Checks inside. Well, he could have been tempted to blast it, but he's got the head up as usual, Barry Nicholson, and he passes this into the net. What a wonderful goal.
Well, he was on the fringe of things at Rangers, Barry Nicholson, when they won a couple of Scottish Cups. Their goalkeeper. Thistle will look back to that chance that Paul Ritchie had at 1-1. A header that was saved by Stilley, and then shortly afterwards, Brewster fired Dunfermline ahead. Here's Mackie, though, offering some late resistance. Hislop joining him in the box, and a penalty is given as Wilson makes the challenge.
That's a Stonewaller. Exactly the kind of ball that young Mackie needs, played in behind. He's got the pace to get onto it. It's a Stonewall penalty. Had very little support. Hislop trying to get to the back post, but he didn't have many options had he not been taken.
Well, there's only one more minute of added on time. It's David Bingham to take this penalty for Cali Thistle. He scores, he took it well. Dunfermline, born and bred, used to play for them, but it is his hometown club that are surely heading for the final.
That's a terrific penalty. I wonder. Maybe just not enough time here, and this ball, you'd imagine, will go straight back to Derek Stilley, but what a good penalty from David Bingham.
Dallas has had a look at his watch. It is all over. Dunfermline are through to their first Scottish Cup final in 36 years. Jimmy Calderwood has done it. 1968, the last time they were there. Craig Brewster, the man of the match. And it's Dunfermline who march onwards to Hampden Park next month, where they will meet Celtic. That is going to be one heck of a challenge, of course, but at least they're there. It's taken them a while.
John, are you feeling pride and hurt in equal measures at this time?
Yeah, it's hard to take, honestly. I can't say any more about the players. They were fantastic tonight. If somebody told me we were going to play that well and lose, I would never have believed them. But we said we needed the ingredients, we needed to play well, which we did. We needed Dunfermline not to play as well as they could. Unfortunately, they played well, and we needed luck, and we didn't get that. You know, Stephen Hislop set the bar, underside the bar, and the keepers had a miraculous save for Paul Ritchie, and then Dunfermline got the part and scored. But no, congratulations to Dunfermline. You know, we played as well as we could and gave it our best shot, which is all you can ask of the players. And in the end, Dunfermline have managed to edge us out.
Do you think that Derek Stilley save from Paul Ritchie's header just before the Craig Brewster goal was perhaps something of a turning point in the game? Yeah,
I think it was, because up until then, you know, we started the game great, had 3 or 4 great chances early on, got our nose in front, and then Dunfermline started passing about midfield like they did to us at Hampden, got their equaliser. So we had to change at half-time. That's why we went 3-4-3 to try and match up the middle of the park, and it worked well. We started to get back into the game. As I say, Stevens hit the underside of the bar, and then the save from Derek Stilley was just absolutely magnificent. And then to lose the goal right away, then we had to take chances. We still created chances at the back, but you know, the third goal, soft for us, great individual effort, but 3 boys diving in, you know, it's a bad one for us to lose. But I've so much pride for the players. They're honest players, and they give us everything we've got, and they've done that again tonight.
John, hard lines.
Thank you.